lad. The front door's right there. We're 10 stories up, for crying out loud.
Hello everyone. I decided to start a new series on the channel focusing on 5 games that are tied together, loosely or otherwise, by one idea. Today I'm looking at 5 strange games. The games might be dark, uncanny, unusual, or just plain goofy. First up is Clickolding. It's a game about clicking. It's a bit more than that. There's a seedy undercurrent in this bare bones narrative game. At first it's a bit quirky. I was kind of amused by how odd the premise is, but as the game progresses it becomes a bit more sinister. I'm not sure I could recommend buying it. I feel like it would have been better suited as a free itch.io game to help get you acquainted with the developer. I've saw some people call it boring and others say that it's a game that sticks with them. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. It was enjoyable enough, but it's not really a game, it's an experience. If you enjoy games as an experience, then this slice of weird might be up your alley. Next is Angerfoot. When I play this game, it really gives me the same feeling of playing Hotline Miami. Pumping music, frantic gameplay, and a slight touch of jank. In all seriousness though, this game is a blast to play. The quick death, quick restart gameplay keeps things moving along quickly, even if it can get a bit frustrating. It's just so easy to shrug it off and keep going anyways. The game also has a veneer reminiscent of Sludge Life with a world full of quirky characters to talk to, or just kick. There are plenty of ways to tackle a level, but you'll mostly be using your foot, especially if you want to meet the more challenging level goals. It certainly adds to the replayability, not to mention the countless shoe upgrades you can unlock as you progress. My particular favourite is the Jesus sandals, as it gives you an extra life to keep going. Perfect for those longer levels. The music is also a perfect addition. Not only does it match the high octane gameplay, but it also fades to a low rumble when you've cleared all of the enemies in a room. We really need more crazy pick up and play games like this. I highly recommend it.
Thank goodness you're here. I spied a shiny tuppence down this here runoff.
Here we have Thank Goodness You're Here. This game has a special place in my heart. I'm a UK northerner and this game captures so much of the UK's quirks in a cute little package. Speaking to some of the people in this game, it really feels like I'm speaking to caricatures of people I know.
Sorry mister, we're not open at the moment.
Because this dolt has lost my keys. And now we've got to wait for that useless locksmith.
Sure, everything is heightened, but you can tell the jokes came from real life experience. The gameplay is on the simple side, however, and the oddness is really what does the heavy lifting here. You'll spend most of your time slapping people, or things, with a sprinkling of mild puzzle elements throughout. Granted, I've only played the demo, but I'm keen to try the full game when it's released. The art is pleasant, the music is unassuming, and the humour is British in the best possible way. If you enjoy British humour, or just want a silly game to plod through, I can't recommend this one enough. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I'll raise my cup to this one. The next game, Pillow Fight, isn't explicitly weird. I thought it'd be a good chance to talk about a genuinely fun, free puzzle game, with slightly odd window dressing. In Pillow Fight, you play as someone who is dreaming. In these dreams, you battle the many enemies of sleep, such as too much caffeine, phone brightness, and so on. To do this, you need to have more white sheep on the grid of coins than black sheep. It's a simple premise, but the mechanics get progressively more complex with each level. You have the option to pick a power up before progressing to the next level as well, and you have to think wisely about when to use each ability. You also have the option to move some of the coins in the grid, which can be helpful when used in conjunction with other special coins on the board, such as the wolf that eats all the sheep next to them. The game is a breezy 30 minutes and it's free, so I highly recommend you check it out. I certainly enjoyed my time with it. Lastly, we have Chicken Game. This is a goofy little game that's reminiscent of old FMV games. I was quite surprised to find that Korean FMV games are a seemingly booming genre that's somehow passed me by until now. This one jumped out at me due to its odd name. At first I thought it was going to be something along the lines of Hatoful Boyfriend, but it's not quite that peculiar. It's basically a dating game with multiple choices amping up the replayability. Honestly, this really isn't my kind of thing. Sure, it's a bit odd and funny in parts, but the gaps between anything interesting happening are dragged out to the point of mind-numbing boredom. Maybe if you're already into visual romance novels or K-dramas, it could be worth a look. However, it's a bit concerning that this is seemingly the strangest of the bunch of K-FMVs I've found, as I can't imagine it getting any more watered down than this. Granted, I haven't seen everything that the genre has to offer, but if you want to talk to some cute girls wrapped up in a silly story and some light-hearted fun, then it might be up your street. Thanks everybody for watching. If there's 5 games that you'd like me to look at, strange or otherwise, let me know in the comments and I might just look at it next time.